played out like this. Achimpong, who joined Chelsea as a 7-year-old, scores his first senior goal for the club. Great moment for him and his family. Pedro Neto, 3 minutes later. Chelsea came alive in the second half, and then Reece James added salt to the wound in the 84th minute. Another red card for Chelsea. Malo Gusto, 87th minute. That's 4 in 6, including players and managers, of red cards in the Premier League for Chelsea. But what does that win do for Chelsea? After 2 defeats in a row, it's now 2 wins in a row against Liverpool and Forest. Tough place to go, as you know. Currently sitting 6th, just behind Spurs and Bournemouth, who briefly Bournemouth were up there with Liverpool on second place earlier on in the day. City now go to second. Arsenal are top, obviously. But what does that win do for Chelsea?
Listen, I fully expected Chelsea to beat them today.
Yeah. Was it almost a bit of a free hit?
Yeah.
First half, they weren't great, though, I'll be honest. First half, their midfield looked a bit lackluster. Forest were overrunning them, creating chances. It was only when Moises Caicedo came on the pitch.
He changed, Maresca had to change it.
Yeah. So first half wasn't great, but second half, they improved. Yeah. And this is what I expect from Chelsea, right? Like, we're not. I don't think they're going to get anywhere near the top of the table at any point in the season. But equally, I don't expect them to ever drop below 8th in the table. They're going to be in and around those European positions. They're going to fight for Champions League football. That's the level where they're at. They just need to maintain the squad depth in terms of fitness and injuries, because now they've got Champions League to deal with. Last season, they heavily rotated with the Conference League every single week. They don't have the courtesy of doing that this year. So, and also they need Cole Palmer back, because he really is the talisman.
That was the biggest thing that I noticed, is can they win without Cole Palmer? Because there's a lot of...
They beat Liverpool without Cole Palmer.
Yeah, they did. But
Who's now out for a further 6 weeks.
Yeah. Which, obviously, that wouldn't have been good news for Maresca or the team. So I think that was kind of like a psychological win for them to say, look, we can go out. We don't need him. Cole Palmer, you rest up and you do what you need to do. We can take care of it. I was looking at João Pedro. I thought João Pedro was fantastic today's game. Some of the flicks, some of the ways he manipulated the ball and put the ball over the top for, was it Andre Santos? Yeah. He had a few goes, had a few chances. But yeah, I think the turning point was obviously half-time, and Maresca made some changes after with Caicedo. Caicedo is a quality midfielder.
Yeah, 3 subs at half-time from Maresca, who definitely grabbed a hold of the game. Should they, listen, 2 wins in 2 games, great. But should they be concerned about this disciplinary record? 4 red cards in 6.
It's odd. It's properly odd, isn't it? Like it was never really an issue last season. You've got a very young squad, so they'll probably have some mistakes in them. But this many red cards...
what Gusto did today was almost unforgivable. The game's won. He made
last minute, isn't it?
Sanchez got a yellow card for time wasting, 3-0 up.
Yeah, but he got warnings as well. It's something that Maresca needs to deal with. I remember when we had that issue. Arteta had that issue.
I do remember a lot of red cards for us.
Right, Saliba, etc. Obviously, there were unfortunate VAR decisions. But it's a thing that needs to be addressed.
That's the biggest opponent, for us.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, forget about all the rest.
Let's not do this, please, lads.
But yeah, no, it was good. It was also good for Reece James as well, because obviously he's been out for so long. He's so good. I mean, like, shout out for him to go into the England squad. I know he's going to feature in the England squad, because he just gives you everything.
If he's fit.
If he's fit, and, this is where he's picking up those minutes, But, yeah, he managed to get a goal as well.
But going back to Chelsea, they have got sufficient quality to suggest that they could get a top 4 place. I don't think they'll...
It's the defence. That's the bit I question, because obviously
but overall, they do have a very good team.
If it's not Chelsea, it could be like a Tottenham. But it's not a lot of competition there, if I'm being honest, though. It's really not. Newcastle don't look at it. No. So I think it's a battle between Spurs and Chelsea. I really do.
It might be like obviously Bournemouth are sitting there. They'll
throughout the duration of the season, though. Like, Forest went almost all the way last season and fell away at the very end. Typically,
we're having a big squad.
Of course. But I think I know we'll talk about it, obviously, the Palace game.
So when I said B, I should have said deep squad.
Bournemouth was good.
Moving on to Brighton.